How you doing, guys? Back for another episode. I think this is the fourth one. I'll do this as two parts. It's basically it's about all the boys I used to hang about with in the two corbies in Cumbernauld after we left high school. Me and my pals. So it's quite a long time ago now, but it's a lot of good stories. So we'll start basically back at the Jack Snipe. We've done a jam session in the Jack Snipe, and was there for a couple of years. Brilliant people, and it closed. They had a complaint with the noise. The police closed it down, or the noise people closed it down. It was too loud for the neighbours. They complained, so we moved to another pub. The guys that ran it got another venue, the Twa Corbies. So we'd go there. It was in the lounge. It was always in the lounge. So a couple of months we'd go in the lounge. Great night. Same sort of crowd, and then we started to go to the public bar on a Friday night a few times because a few of the guys invited us through. So there was bands on sometimes, or music on a Friday, so we'd go in the public bar on a Friday night, and that's when we started to meet all the regulars. You know, it was unbelievable, man. Some of the people, I can only. There was so many of them, but I mean, for example, it was like Goodfellas when he goes through the restaurant and he introduces basically all the gang, you know. It was a bit like that. It was like Aldo the gangster, Rab Crawley, you'd Marty the barman, Fat Gary Cumbernauld, Matt the Hat, Sandy the tranny. Oh, I mean that's just 4 or 5. There was more. There was George the Alky, big George the Alky, and Aldo the gangster. He'd be always telling you he was going to shoot people. He'd get a hoodie and he'd be chatting to him. They'd always come up with mental conversations. They'd always take it to a crazy conversation. You know, you'd be sitting there and you'd be talking to him. How you doing, son? Hi, how you doing, Aldo? Just, you know, we didn't really know him that well, so it was just kind of small talk, you know. And then he'd be like, MD messing about with you? I'm like, no, everything's cool, man. MD gives you any hassle here, let me know, I'll take care of him. I'll shoot him for you. I'm like, oh. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, oh, that's what I do, I shoot people, so let me know if MD gives you any shite. He says, that guy last week messed with one of my pals. He says, went down to see him, he's come out his motor, I've just went boom boom, pop, 2 in the knee. He says, yeah, you'll not be messing with him again. He says, I've dealt with him. He says, if he does anything else, I'll just wipe him out. And we're like, oh, cool. He says, just give us a phone any time. Cheers, Aldo, I appreciate it. Top man. Mental. And then Rab Crawley, he was like, fucking guy's a wee alky. Red, I don't know if he had the sunbeds, he had bleached blonde hair. Total pain in the arse. He was always blinking like that. Alright pal, alright Rab, and he was telling you, he called his cell the eye gouger. He was like, I just gouge people's eyes when MD messes with me. If I ever get in a fight, son, I gouge their eyes, that's what I do. I'm like, oh, cool. He says, aye, he says, be like that, in there with the eye gouge, man. He says, boom. He says, everybody knows me about here. He says, everybody knew him. He says, everybody messes me, I just get in with the thumbs like that. He says, that's it done. He says, that's his finishing move. That's my finishing move, son. When I get in there with the eyes, once I lock in with the eyes, that's him done. Game over. And one night, he's got wide with this guy, Billy Wino, who's a boxer. Next minute, you know, words are exchanged. It was like a Monday night. It was mental. We're in the car park, and they two are squaring up to each other, and they're like circling each other, you know. And Billy's a boxer, so he's getting ready. He's weighing him up to jab him out, you know, and then Crawley's like that with the thumbs, ready to get him. The two of them are like circling a bit, and then it all kicks off. Billy's jabbed him a couple of times and that. They've came together, they're rolling about on the ground, and next thing you know, Crawley's squealing, man, like a pig. And then Billy's got his hands in his eyes, got his thumbs in his eyes, and he's fucking squeezing them, and he's get up. So like everybody's like, right, chill out, it's done. And we're back in the pub. I don't even know how we ended up back in the pub, the two of them. And we're at our side of the bar, and he's up at halfway along the bar, and he's so gracious in defeat, but he's just so impressed that somebody's beat him. He's in movie, kept lifting his pint up, raising a glass. He's like, cheers boys, well done Billy, well done. You've beat me with my own move there. He says, nobody's ever beat me with my own move in 25 years. He says, I've finished so many people with that move, and you've just done it to me. You've done me in there with my own move. Can't believe it. Fair play to you. And that was the end of that. He'd been tasted his own medicine, he didn't like it. And so, Fat Gary Cumbernauld, he was a guy we spent a lot of time with. he had a wee flat next to the pub, and he would just terrorise people. We'd go to the jam session, big guy, big beard, must have been about 20 stone, big arms, wear a leather waistcoat and like a tammy all the time. Just stood at the end of the bar. Like nobody ever stood where he stood. It was just him standing at the end of the bar. And he just shouted at people, "Oh you! Get us a drink and all that," and they'd be like, "Oh fuck's sake, man, but get Gary a drink." So he'd be in the jam session, he'd be shouting at folk. Once the band would play, you know, he'd be like, "Oh, that's shite, play something you know, come back when you've practiced." All this stuff, just, it was nerve-wracking when you played, you know, because when you didn't know him, he was a big dude, and he'd just shout at random people. These guys came one night and they'd obviously practiced. They were a new band, they were older guys, but they'd been rehearsing a lot, and they said they've put a lot of work in, they've came and played, and everybody's looking, I hope Gary doesn't terrorise them. They never said nothing, and then they were finished, and they were all chuffing themselves, you know, and then they were leaving, and just as we were about to leave, Gary's like, "Oh, well done, come back anytime you want." He says, "Oh, thanks very much, big man." He says, "Don't come on a Sunday, don't fucking bring your guitars if you do, you were shite." And they were like, "Oh man, never seen the guys again, they've probably never played live again in their life, you know." I went to Callander one night with him, and his mom lived up there. We went up to Callander and we went to see a cover band in the local, and the guy had a beautiful drum kit. It was like a Bonham Ludwig. I've never seen one before at this point, and it was just like a band they were playing. It wasn't a jam session, and Gary's like, "Are they good?" He's like, "Gary, they're good, they're alright." The drummer's not very good, but I says his kit's beautiful. "Right, go up and play it." I says, "I don't think it's that kind of deal, man. It's not a jam session." He goes, I'll sort it." So the guy's walking by with the guitar player, they've had a wee break. And Gary's like, "Oh yeah, my mate's going up to play the drums," and the guy's like, "Big man, it's not that kind of, it's not that kind of night. It's just we're the band. We'll just play our set." He goes, "I just fucking tell you he's getting up." So I'm up there. The next time they start playing, I'm up playing the drums, and the guy who's actually the drummer, he's standing next to Gary at the bar. So that's really awkward, man. Really, really awkward. And Gary's shouting, "Play something you know, play that one I like." And the guy's like, "Oh man, they're playing." He's like, "That's it, I love that song." And he's standing at the bar, "Oh yes, man." And the drummer's there and he's like, "He's better than you, you're shite." And I'm like, "Oh man, I'm so embarrassed, man. I've never been so embarrassed in my life." And I'm up there for about half an hour. Like Gary, when they let the guy go back up and play his own drums, he's like, "You stay there, you celebrity drummer. My mate's better than you, you're shite. You're not getting back up." And the guy's like, just standing. Eventually, I think he just sat in the corner. He was just sitting there like that, drinking a glass of water. And Gary's like, "That's the one." And then eventually I've let him back up. I'm like, "Oh, really awkward, man, but really funny." And so George the Alky, he lived above Gary. This guy, big tall guy, he was a car mechanic. He was always black, man. He was always stinking of oil. He didn't understand a word he said. He was really unclear when he was talking. He mumbled like that, you know. And he didn't look at you in the eye or anything. And Gary understood him perfect, you know. "Alright, George, get us a drink." And all that. "I don't get money." Gary's like, "Get us a drink." He's like, "Oh," buying him a drink. "You want the boys one as well?" He'd be like, "Oh fuck, man." Couldn't get out there quick enough. And his wife would come into the pub because he was always smashed. His wife would come into the pub and get him. She came in one night and she was saying, "George, happy road, that's it, your dinner's ready, I'm sick of this shit." So that was it. Gary terrorised him as well, man. After that happened, he'd be standing in the pub after it happened and nobody'd say anything. And then Gary'd just be like, "George, your wife's coming down, you stop shitting yourself." He'd fucking take Gary up the road. And then Gary would take money off of me to pretend that he tapped him money, because George had no idea what happened the night before, and Gary would text him in the morning, "Come down and see me." And he'd chat at the door, standing there, man, shiting himself, didn't know what's happened. "Oh, Gary, what do you mean you don't remember? I'll tell you, you tapped 30 quid off me in front of my pals. I fucking want it back a day, George. I'm sick of you doing this to me." It never ever happened, right? But he didn't have any idea, so he'd just bring him up with money. I see him doing this about 5 times to him, phone them up. "Come down. Did you make an ass of yourself?" "No, you made an ass of me. I never had any money. You left me without any money. I took up the road. You took all my money. I need it back a day, George." "All right, okay, guy, I'll bring it up to you." Then George has brought his brother in one night, and he's the same as him. A total rocket as well. He's a tiny wee guy, but George's a big guy. This guy's a tiny wee guy. And Gary's getting him stick, man, you know, and he's obviously told his brother, "This guy gives me stick all the time, it's impossible," you know. And he's saying, "Man, George, your wife's coming to the window with your dinner and all that." And George is like, "Oh man," everybody's laughing at him, fucking poor guy. And then they've went to leave, and Gary's kidding on his answering the phone in the pub. He's like, George, your wife's coming down with a cricket bat to get you. You better go on the road. He's like, he's fucking dying. That's so funny. And his brother, they went to leave, and his brothers came up and said something to Gary. I don't know what it was. I couldn't understand it because he was like, same as his brother. No idea. You only pick out certain words, you know. But he's obviously gave Gary a bit of abuse. He's obviously been like, I fucking just leave my brother alone, you fucking bearded bastard or something. Something he didn't like anyway, because then he's went up to his face and he said something, and Gary's just fucking smacked him, man. He's decked him and the guy's out cold. And Marty the barman's come running down and he's like, Gary, what happened there? What's going on? He's like, Marty, get him out of here. And he's like, Gary, did you hit him? He's like, I never fucking touched him. He's steaming, Marty, you've gave him too much drink. He's a pest. So they're lifting him at the pub. And then Gary's like, he's been pestering me all night, Marty, I better be getting free drink. And Marty's like, oh fucking hell, Gary, man, give us a break with a free drink. Oh, constant, man, free drink. Marty didn't know what to do, he'd just be like, oh, just look the other way. And we went in one night, one Friday night. There's another guy with Gary, I'd never seen him before. And he was a nice guy, very nice guy. Hi, I'm David, nice to meet you. And then I was like, alright. And Gary's like, that's my brother. I'm like, cool. I'm like, fuck, man, I can't believe it's his brother. He's a totally different guy, you know. And as the night was going on, people like the regulars were coming in and they'd be like, oh no. I'm like, what? Oh no, what is it? Oh, Tasty Dave's here. I'm like, who's Tasty Dave? Like, Gary's brother. You don't know him? I was like, no, he just came in the night. Oh, Tasty Dave. I'm like, what do you call him Tasty Dave for? He says, oh, he's crazy, man. Wait to see this guy. He's a loose cannon. He doesn't drink. He says he doesn't drink. He says, no, he doesn't drink. He used to drink, but he was crazy. I'm like, oh, he seems like a nice guy. And then but everybody, man, 6 or 7 people, oh no, Tasty Dave. I'm like, what do you call him Tasty Dave for? He says, this guy's a fucking maniac, man. Wait to see him when he drinks. He's a fucking total maniac. He was in the army and he just came out. He said he'd no drank for 2 years. And a couple of weeks later, well, probably a couple of months later, because he was in 3 or 4 times. He wasn't there every week. A couple of months later, it was a bank holiday, so we're in the Corbies on a Friday night. And then the wheels have fell off for Tasty Dave. He's got right back on the bevy this weekend, and that was hilarious, man. Like, it was three or four funny incidents with Tasty Dave. He didn't disappoint, put it that way. Him and Gary together were something else. But we'll get into that. We'll get into that the next time, and I'll tell you about that. See you later on. Cheers.